Hello, this is David Spark. I am at the PCMA conference in Austin, Texas. This is the conference for the conference industry. And I want to know, what would I have to do to not make it to the end of the conference? What would get me kicked out of your event?
A lack of clothing.
Suitcasing. You cannot suitcase on the exhibit floor. Pay your way, people. Pay your way.
If I came, what would get me kicked out?
If you complain about the food that I serve for lunch.
Show up naked. I mean, you're out, man.
This wouldn't work for you naked? Nobody naked. Let me go back to Matthew McConaughey.
Wait, Matthew can show up naked. All right, all right, all right.
If you took your clothes off, I think that you would get kicked out for that. So
You don't have events for that?
we do not. No.
Run through the hallway naked? No, probably not. That you wouldn't get.
So they'd applaud at that point.
Yeah, perhaps.
You know, I disagree. Lack of clothing would.
So I could walk in naked?
Yeah, of course. Why not? I don't know what would get you kicked out. Probably nothing. You could do anything.
What would get me kicked out of your event?
Disruption or theft, I guess. Taking things off the walls of the hotel to trying to walk out of the building with.
Does that happen?
Yes.
If you don't have a badge, if you're not registered, if you're using last year's badge, because that happens.
Oh, does that happen?
That does happen a lot, yeah.
And they try to weasel their way through?
Yes.
We don't allow pets in the building, so if you bring a pet in the building, you'll get kicked out.
I've got tropical fish. Can I bring tropical fish?
No tropical fish, unless we're a fish sort of show or expo.
It's a seeing eye fish.
Then yes, service animals are allowed.
What would get me kicked out of your event at your venue?
Being obnoxious.
Don't take over my stage, don't scream at anyone, and we'll be fine. We'll be friends.
You'd have to be a threat. I think you would have to be a threat to be ousted out of my event.
Do I look like a threat?
Honestly, really not at all.
Well, you're not a girl, so I guess being a boy, you wouldn't be allowed.
The mere ownership of a penis is going to keep me out of your event.
You'd have to go, yes.
What if I lost a penis? Could I come?
Yeah, probably.
You know what? That would help you get kicked.
If I steal the bike, I've got more problems. If I stole the bike, I got more problems than just getting kicked out of your event.
Yeah.
To get kicked out of one of my events, you'd have to be pretty bad.
I think drunk in the morning. Morning drinking. Day drinking's okay, but morning drinking, you got to be out of here. Right?
That would be a bad one.
One Bloody Mary, not three.
No matter what I did, you wouldn't kick me out.
No.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Pretty much no holds barred, I can do anything.
I think so.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
But don't go to my events and tell them I said you could. All right?
I won't. It's just between you and I. Nobody heard about this.
No,